All right, this is the Extrude Hone Model 77B Abrasive Flow Honing, Polishing, and Deburring Machine. Okay.
Yep, so basically, well, we're already unclamped. And yeah, standard 3 1/4 inch B machine, 77B Extrude Hone. This one has media pressure available on the front end here, but not the air regulator for clamping, so that happens in back. I'll show you in a minute. Standard front end here for media displacement, cycle counters, all standard Extrude Hone. Other than, like I said, it's a 3 1/4 inch cylinder, so we're under power right now. We can take a walk around, show a few things, and we'll run a cycle. We have some documentation up here for the book, and the ladder logic I think is all in there, hardwire schematics. Currently wired, running 480 volts. Left the back cover off just so you can see the main manifold, Vickers valves, the whole hydraulic system. There's an extra filter in here, I guess, yep. And like I said, currently wired 480 into the switchgear panel here, main disconnect. And there's my regulator on the floor. We're about 50 pounds or so. All you have to do is hook up the air package to it and put an air regulator on here to get the proper clamping pressure. I think we're about 1800 right now, 1800 PSI. So, like I said, we can turn on now oil here. If you want to take a look at the front end real fast, we can just show you the micrologics. This one resides right up in the control panel here. So this guy's up and running already. The Allen Bradley 1000. It's a pretty solid unit. And that said, let's turn on the oil. And go from there. You stop off, start. Like I said, this is all standard, advance and retract top, advance and retract bottom, clamp, dual palms for clamp and unclamp, and manual auto switch. So I can just show you some movement here. This one moves along pretty quick. Clamp down, clamp up. Doesn't hold a lot of media, but I'm currently set for 3 cycles. I'm only running 30 cubic inches through here for 3 cycles, which is 6 times up and down. If I pushed it out on the advance, yeah, we don't have a lot in there. That's about all there is. So we leave that in there. That sits nice. And I've got a couple of pieces here that I just stacked together with a small hole. I just need to create some back pressure on the media so I can make that 300 PSI pressure switch that's down in there. Otherwise, the media displacement counter won't count. So I'm going to come down and hopefully I've got the air set strong enough for a clamp so that when it's all fully clamped, the light will come on. Let's see what happens here. You get up close and see if we catch it. There it is. So that means I can now go into auto. That's all that means, that I'm high enough with the clamp pressure, whatever the switch is set at. So unclamp, clamp again. This one goes. Let's see how high it goes. I didn't even check. That's all the way up right there. So that's a good maybe 12, 14 inches. All right, let's run a cycle. We'll clamp it all the way up. Yep, that's where we're at with media pressure. We can play around with that a little bit. I'm going to flip over to auto. I don't know how fast it's going to move it through there. We're not pushing it real hard, but it's coming along. We're about 1,000 on the oil there, so now the top's coming down. I don't know what it equates to on this one for media pressure. That's oil. Media, it's on bars anyhow. It's 50, 60 bar. And this one I think is PSI on this gauge. I get it mixed up. Some of them are using the metric system and some are using PSI. But we are on the 2nd cycle and it shows this one advanced top. So the top cylinder's coming down, bottom's going up now. And we're counting, and if I think I raised this up a little bit, and now we're pushing it a lot faster on the counter. I don't know if you can see that, but Now it's going back down and it should shut off. Flip over to manual to kill that. Unclamp to reset the counters. Go back down again. Booster pump kicks in. And I'm gonna flip over to auto. Gonna start counting again, go back up. It's hitting a little bit harder now, you hear the air coming out of there. So we're pushing it a little bit faster. I jacked up the media pressure some. We're moving along now, this one's gonna be over fast. You kind of watch it when it won't come all the way up because there's not a lot of restriction there, but it's a good one to look at. Going back up again. Second cycle. And end of cycle. Come on down. Make sure that's all the way down. Unclamp. And basically got a little bit right here from the hole. And that's about all there is. And take this off of there and lay it up on in there. And that's about it. Cycle stop. Or hydraulics off, I should say.